Happy Friday, year ones. Today we will be writing our diary entries as if we were Bob. So we're going to recall the key features of a diary. So our diary starts with the date at the top, and we start our diary with Dear Diary, as if we're writing to our diaries. Okay, when people write their diaries, they write in first person. So we are going to be Bob today, and we will be writing using I and my. And we've put time connectives onto our story maps. So we will be using those timed connectives today, such as after that, or next, or finally. And often people write about how they feel today. So that's something that we can think about when we end our diaries. How do we feel at the end of the day today? And we sign our diaries. So we are going to be Bob, so we will sign our diaries from Bob. Okay, you will need your story maps today. So if you don't have them yet, when I get to 1, you can get your story maps, a paper, some paper and a pencil. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, welcome back if you've got your story maps. So one of the first things that I would like you to do is to use your story map to tell your day as if you were Bob, like we've done already this week. So it's a really good warm-up, ready for our writing today. So looking at that story map, using your pictures, using those time connectives, and tell your story out loud to a partner or to yourself in the first person. So at 6 o'clock, I had a cup of tea and 2 eggs for breakfast. After that, I rode my bike to my rocket. So you're going to talk it through when I get to 1. 3, 2, 1. Okay, hopefully you've paused, but if not, pause and welcome back when you come back, when you've done that. Okay, I'm going to leave our key features on this PowerPoint so that when you are writing, you might want to look at these key features to remind you of what you should be having in your diaries. And we normally in class we would write one together, and there's a lot of writing involved today. So I have written the first part, which you can use, and you can have that yourselves as the first part of your diary and write from where Bob has just had his lunch. Of course, if you would like to, you can write the whole diary, starting from the date, writing Dear Diary, using all of those pictures on your story map. So it's up to you today, but let's have a look at mine. I'm going to have to make myself bigger again, which is always a bit strange, isn't it? I'm going to zoom in so you can see our writing today. Okay. So this is how I've started. So I sprinkled some fairy dust on, and all of a sudden I am Bob, and I've just had a really, really busy day on the moon, and I've sat down to write my diary just before I go to bed. So this is what I've written so far. So Friday the 5th of February, 3021. So it's in the future when people actually might be working on the moon. And we've started Dear Diary. So can you read it with me as we read along? See if I can make it better for you. Okay. At 6 o'clock, I had my cup of tea and 2 eggs for breakfast. That's our full stop. So you can clap at the full stops, remember. And then after a full stop, we always start with a capital letter. So what's this word? Can you read it? Next, I rode my bike to my rocket. Full stop. I got dressed into my spacesuit and zoomed up to the moon. Full stop. When I got to the moon, I hoovered it up. So full stop. So we start our next sentence with a capital. At 12 o'clock, I had my lunch. Full stop. After lunch, I haven't written the rest yet as Bob. So this is where, if you would like to, you could carry on with that diary. So we've imagine we've written this one all together. We're Bob, we've written that all together, and you're going to use your story map to carry on writing the rest of your diary. Okay, so if I make myself smaller again, can I do this? Okay, it's a bit strange. Here we go. And go back to our screen. Okay. Oh. Here, so all those things in the boxes, you can use those boxes just to check that you're writing in the first person, that you're including time connectives. So we have started you off already with a time connected if you want to write from where Bob has just had his lunch, so you can start writing after lunch. And then just before you finish your diary, can you think about using writing about how you feel? How do you feel at the end of your day as Bob? Are you tired, exhausted? Okay, so all those feelings, and you will sign your diary from Bob.